here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in week 3. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A shotgun snap, Fields over the middle and complete to Wilson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 102 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
A quick throw there is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the option left is Fields. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Fields to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On play action, Fields looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And Folk's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They go play action. Mayfield dances by him. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. Oh, look at the juke. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Here's Fields. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Hall on a get up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Fields. On the RP. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Fields now to throw. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A 12-yard gain on the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Fields. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
On the option right is Fields. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 9-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 9 here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Now Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Reynolds, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. Fulton connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's caught by Mike Evans. Here's 3rd and 6.
Number 13, Mike Evans. An 11-yard pickup.
Throwing, Mayfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, a spot at the 49.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Mayfield down. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 15. First down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he completes it to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down by Deion Jones. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw, Fields.
3rd and 5.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So they'll line up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
First down 10 at the 18-yard line.
A handoff for Hall. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets. First down.
They'll run with Hall. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Fields going to run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he returns this to the 22. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield to throw it. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The 25-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Slant pass. He's got Reynolds. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jets, first down.
They'll run here with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now increase here as he's past the 30. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield on play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Oh, good move. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hall again. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 23. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Jets.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll work 3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the 17, Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields going to hold on to it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And a rout is on here in this first half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Galvin. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, 30 yards. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Now Fields going to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Hall. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The Folks' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Rams. This is a rematch of that Snow Globe playoff game from last year. And it's the Eagles' defense, which was a big part of the Super Bowl championship a year ago, making a play here. This will wind up a touchdown. The Eagles are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Kayshon Boutte. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring. This one of his 2 touchdowns so far. The Patriots up by a touchdown, 14-7 the score at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Baker Mayfield leading the Buccaneer offense out for another series.
And, Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans.
And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And he stopped immediately there.
2nd and 9.
Sherwood on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone for a temporary touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And New York set to take the field. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now Fields going to run.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Mayfield off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and
from the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll give the hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5.
it's a loss of a yard.
Now it's Fields.
3rd down.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down.
Here's Fields.
He finds Taylor, complete.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 49.
Here's Hall.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for New York. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more.
And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Mayfield down.
He'll get that out to the flat to right.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Now Fields.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Off play action, Fields.
He finds Wilson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
A gain of 22 yards.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw complete to Reynolds. Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion left goes Reynolds. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. This from 36 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Throwing, Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield on play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught. He's across midfield. Down the left sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try the right side here with White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
But give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
And able to get this out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down and a yard. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Field's going to get this one out on the perimeter. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Fields. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. before he works it past the 50.
12 yards. And the Jets, first down.
This is Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. Looking left side and has got him in. That's Hall. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
4 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down. First and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Fields going to run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown. I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for two.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Houghton brings it in over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Mayfield to throw it. This is caught by Evans. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
Complete to Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Houghton. From the 24 now, here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Jets' 24-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bucs on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another.
Play fake. Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
now Mayfield.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mayfield now. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tucker will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
A 4th quarter touchdown there. Back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Buccaneers 31.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the left side, complete. That's Reynolds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Back to throw. Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So Mayfield and the Bucs
Down by 15, 1:40 remaining. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mayfield.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Mayfield. That's complete to Otten.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Complete to Cade Otten.
Mayfield to throw.
He completes it to Evans. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Baker.
A solid stiff arm. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
Now Mayfield.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers.
And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
A big play looming on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing, Mayfield.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
By Will McDonald. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
One last shot for Mayfield here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And this is going to be caught. So offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still,